This episode of Where Is This Going is brought to you by Off the Grid, house of the vintage and handcrafted and created in secret. Off the Grid is located at 2863 West Shore Drive, apartment 114 here in Holland, Michigan. And Off the Grid has everything you need to get exactly that, off the grid. Before you go away for the weekend, make sure you get hooked up with a fresh drip, with a new glass piece. They are a curated vintage apparel shop mixed with a premium glass shop, and just here to curate a vibe for you to get off the grid. Barber coming soon. They are, like I said, located at 2863 West Shore Drive, apartment 114, open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Check them out. Tell them we sent you, and you will get 10% off of any glass or merchandise purchase. Yeah, just mention Where Is This Going, and say what up to Alex and Bruce. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Where Is This Going? I'm your host, Hunter Miles, and this is Where Is This Going? A podcast about artists you may not know yet, but hopefully will soon grow to at least appreciate soon. Today, in the studio, we have the very funny, the very hilarious, and musically talented as well, David Colbert, everybody. Yo. You can follow him on Instagram at comedian David Colbert. Yep, Colbert. We're going with Colbert because he won't tell me how to actually say his name. And if you see me distracted during this podcast, that's because there is one fly in here that I cannot kill. And I don't usually go for killing flies, but this one's...
You've been trying to use your Mr. Miyagi.
Exactly. I've been just trying to catch it. I've just been trying to catch it, and I can't.
Yeah.
David.
What's up, man?
You're on TikTok and Twitter, too, right?
I'm definitely on TikTok and
What's
Twitter.
your Twitter is like LOL?
Yep, LOL Dave Colbert.
Got it.
I might
Dave or
change
David?
that. Dave.
Okay.
I might have to change that.
Yeah. What do you prefer, Dave or David?
Just David. Just call me David.
Okay. Yeah, my birth name, David.
Yeah, exactly. My mother calls me. She says David. So I want people to call me David.
I want people to talk to me like my mom.
Yeah, respect me like my mother does.
And on TikTok, what are you?
And comedian David Colbert there too.
Cool.
You know,
Cool.
that's
Yeah,
easy.
just make it universal.
That's easy. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I might have to.
I'm trying to do the same
Facts,
thing.
Big facts.
Big
Make it
facts. We all
simple.
need to. Yeah. But dude, thank you so much for coming out. Really
Thank
appreciate
you for inviting
it.
me, bro.
Of course. No, we've been trying to do this for a minute, and as it is with most of my guests, schedules suck.
Yeah, yeah.
But
true.
I'm happy you could get out here.
Hey, I love that Hunter. Like, he'll have like these intermittent giggles because he's got internal jokes that he won't tell the world.
I just heard you when you pulled up. You thought that this was my house. You're like, dang, we finally made it. This is you got your 40 acres and a mule.
I said Hunter got plantation land.
I said no. If
And he
anything,
immediately shot it.
yeah. If I'm getting anything, it's 20 acres and half a
And
mule.
a bag of hot Cheetos.
In a bag of hot Cheetos. That's the furthest my reparation should go. But no, I appreciate you coming out to the country, coming out to this plantation land. Don't call it that. It is
stay
not
on your
plantation
head now.
land.
Welcome to the
feel
country,
bad.
Dave.
That's how I felt with every black comedian coming out here.
Because it's an ugly route.
Yeah, and
it's
always
not pretty.
They always say something about it. I think it's Danny and Devron. Devron had been out here a bunch of times, and every time he's like, "I'm surprised I made it out." But
I know Dev gonna say something. Danny, Mike came out too.
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah.
Yo.
Mike was also
Because, bro, it's like we going to the Parrots Lounge. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm just going to the show.
Yeah, I'm just going to Parrots
perform,
Lounge. And
whatever.
then you
but
go-
then you go left.
then you go out to the country.
And then it's like, okay, wait. And then you see stuff burned outside in the fields. And then you wondering, like, okay, this is right. And then it take you through this nice part of town. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, Hunter made it.
But
and then
no.
you take another right.
And you're like, boom, country.
Exactly. It
But
looked
also-
I saw houses that looked like they was on episodes of Hoarding.
Yeah.
Or at least they're gonna be on episodes of Hoarding, bro.
I mean, that's the country where nobody cares.
That's true.
That where no one.
Y'all have land.
Yeah, no one's gonna come see this.
It's my land.
It's my land. I do what I want with it. But yeah, it just shows the variety of housing in
That's
Holland.
true.
Yeah, because there's Parrots Lounge, and then you go to the opposite side, and it's completely country.
Side. We in upside down.
Yeah, this is now the upside down of Parrots Lounge, which you thought Parrots Lounge was just the upside down of the world, but. Just kidding. Love Parrots Lounge. Check us out at Parrots Lounge every Thursday, 9 p.m. Comedy night at Parrots Lounge. Check it out on Facebook.
Yeah.
David. Grand Rapids native, correct?
Rapids, yeah. Born, but I was raised in the streets.
I was born in the hospital, but raised in these
right
streets. I didn't even go to the house.
Nope.
I just went straight to the streets.
Get me out this seat. I'm going to the streets, bro. I don't play that.
How old are you now?
So I'm 31 now.
31?
That's my first time publicly saying it officially too. Like cats thought I was young out here.
Well, yeah, the beard is the only thing that kind of is like, all right, now I don't know.
But I've always had facial hair though. I've always had like some form of facial hair growing up before anybody else
I can see you as a 13-year-old
you see what I'm saying?
playboy with a mustache.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Exactly. So I'm in my pictures. Cats they was wondering why they was bringing brushes and combs to the pictures, and it's like I'm like, let me get one of those. Let me brush this cut. Let me brush this stash up. I was on beard oils before, bro. I
was on beard oils before deodorant, my guy.
Cub Scouts, Dave had that beard oil. Forget the cookies, bro. I wasn't playing, bro. Cause and then when I got to high school, that's when I had the chin strap.
Right.
My barber was throwing it in, Money Khan. And he would cut me, and I would be so mad because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get rid of all of this because my boys don't have that yet. And so can you?
My dude's is jealous. It's creating strife.
Because the streets ain't feeling this right now, bro. And so I'm like, okay.
You just had to wait for the chin strap to come back in style.
You fresh. And they hooked me up.
Right.
So I had the chin strap before cats had sideburns. And so now here I am with like this beard, full grown beard. Yeah. Like, I'm catching up to grandfathers and like they giving me applications for Santa at the mall.
And people your age are still admiring and trying to get to where you at.
Hey, and I feel that. That's real.
For real. But you still got a lot of growing to do.
Facts.
Outside of the beard.
Facts.
Do you think that your focus on your facial hair may have been a compensation for your height?
Definitely not, bro. Definitely not. No. Definitely not, bro. I would say I've used jokes to survive.
Of course,
bro.
No, I thought it was just your looks. I thought you were using your looks, and then the looks weren't quite working, so you were like, all right, now it's jokes.
No. I hate writing jokes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because I always try to keep them like internally, but I learned to respect the craft though. Because remember, I'm still new in it. Like you said, I'm still new in it, so I'm learning a lot from you, Dev, Mike, Danny. If we name drop it,
right?
Alex,
but like
you know what I'm saying?
you've been in it longer than I have.
How long you been?
2 years.
That's it.
Yeah. Man, so we're all learning from each other, really.
And I really like that because our
community. That's what it is. Our community. Especially GR, but Michigan as a whole.
Yeah, it's different now because
for real.
It's not a bunch of, big wigs that got the money, they don't want to hang out.
Right.
We actually want to act, we trying to be sponges with each other. Like we open to different things. And I really feel that about the comedy scene that we got now.
Exactly. And everyone's trying to there's a lot more people trying to make shows or like even just open mics and stuff, but like showcases and things like that, there's a lot more people, comedians, trying to put more shows out there. Facts. And with that, it's giving other comedians opportunity, even if it is like a selfish type of thing, because you're like, I want this show to go well because I want to continue doing this show or whatever.
Right.
If you're trying to leave a legacy in Grand Rapids comedy with I started this mic or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever your motivation is, it's helping other comedians out by giving them stage time and giving them people to perform in front of. Yeah. Which is all we're looking for.
Yeah. And I'm glad nobody's doing like the pay to perform type deal.
Yeah.
That really drains.
I'm so happy that
kills the craft, bro.
We've been so privileged, like Michigan especially, because I've gone to New York and in Chicago. I haven't been there yet, but I've been told. And down in Austin. There's a lot more free mics but in New York there's a lot more like pay to perform, like $5, which is to support the venue, which I understand. But usually I get that comedians are broke.
Facts. There's no PPP loan for comedians.
Exactly.
Bro. There was nothing we
tried.
could submit.
No, actually, you talk to Mike Logan once again. If we're name dropping, he brought it up. But yeah, there was something for like gig performers that. Frankly, I don't think I made enough as a gig performer to apply for. So I don't think. Anyway,
how tough was it for you last year? I mean, I know it was tough for everybody.
For real, mentally, it was real draining. Like I didn't. You trying to raise this? You trying to lower the stool?
Lower the stool. Like I don't want them to think I'm 5'10".
No, bro, you're I don't think anybody's gonna see you outside of this and be like, oh.
Right is he the horseless headman?
But I don't think your arms are long enough to reach under it. That's what I'm saying.
Like you got me feeling like Kawhi Leonard at the table, bro. Like,
God damn, I forgot what we were saying.
Swear we were super fun guys.
Okay, no, we were talking about last year. Mentally, it was tough not being able to see my family as much.
Oh yeah, you're big on family.
I am big on family.
Yes, sir.
I need them too because I mean they support me so much, not only like in whatever like emotionally or whatever endeavors I'm doing, but they help me have a family. Like they help me with my son.
All right.
Like make it possible.
Are we talking like blood family? Like
yeah.
Extended family.
No, I'm talking about blood family. Like my mom, my grandma, my dad. They make it possible for me to work and have a son, which is I love so much, and especially now that I'm out in Grand Rapids and I don't know, trying to be more independent, but also still realizing that I need to rely on them for so much. I don't know. I just really appreciate them. But also, yeah, that's what the pandemic, past year.
That's what was the toughest thing.
Yeah, that was the toughest thing. Yeah, not being able to have that. I didn't even get to go there for Christmas.
Dang.
Yeah, that's when I had COVID. I had COVID during Christmas. It was shitty.
Bro, that had to be trash.
Yeah, it was trash. But
you actually had full-blown COVID?
I had the full-blown COVID. I still have effects from it when it comes to smells and a little bit of taste. Like,
what are you allergic to?
That's a completely different question.
Well, I'm like, it might have some time.
Yeah, no, I am allergic to cats, like cat dander, and I had jokes about it. Or no, not so much my allergies, just my disdain for cats. But nah, yeah, cats. Well, you can like both, dust.
Unless you're allergic.
Yeah, no, I don't hate cats. I just hate being around them because my body hates it. Really. Okay. It's not me. It's not me. It's my genetics.
My mind is
telling me no, but my body is also telling me no.
Our kitty coming out.
I don't know why, but kitty doesn't seem like a word he should be saying.
It's cool.
What was the toughest part about that last year for you?
Probably having to actually deal with my own thought. Like when you have such a creative mind and you have no way outlet.
Yeah, dude, but bro. You took off though.
I tried. I had to try something,
dude. I mean, from an outsider perspective, which is still kind of an inside perspective, just because of how I know you. Yeah. But from an outsider perspective, you were thriving when it came to just coming out on Instagram and just making digital funny. Yeah, like.
And that's kind of where I started, because it started mostly with the Facebook Live. Mm-hmm. But when I knew that TikTok was blowing up, I knew it was coming, bro. Right. And I knew it was a wave. And I was like, we're gonna be in the house anyway.
Exactly. You were one of the first people I saw on TikTok.
And I figured I was already editing videos. Exactly. And they was giving me the tools to use it. They was making it easier.
Exactly. And
I was like,
people were using TikTok to do like voiceovers and stuff like years and years and years ago when it was. When you only saw it on Facebook.
Facts.
But, yeah, to see it... Oh, gosh. Now this is just going to turn into a TikTok podcast. How do we talk about this every episode?
Bro, you can't be sneaking them TikToks in there, bro.
No, all right. Now...
I mean, remember how much clout they had last year, bro?
Yeah.
They literally owned 2020.
They owned 2020, and then the Chinese were like, we're co-opting this run. We're co-opting this championship
we won't
run.
In.
Exactly. Because you could not talk about TikTok without talking about the Chinese attack on America. Also, I hope this doesn't get taken down by
bro,
YouTube.
Bro, they gonna shut it down automatically. Just go ahead and put the bleep in there.
Yeah, this one, yeah. If there's one thing we're editing out of this podcast, it's our talk about China and TikTok.
Please.
But you know what? Enough talk. Check out one of David's TikToks right now. Here we go.
Comedian David Colbert.
I guess I'm just a play date to you.
Did you like it? I think it was good. It was probably funny. They all are.
Yeah, I know.
Once again, follow David on TikTok at comedian David Colbert. But when did you? Okay, we got you growing. You grew up in Grand Rapids, went straight to the streets. I get it. We don't even want to talk about the family. You went straight to the streets.
Mm-hmm. We can talk about fam.
No,
Talk about the fam. What's up? They out there too.
They out there too. We all on the streets. The streets is my family.
You know the name.
You know the name. But how? Okay, you're 31, so you were born in 89 or
90.
no, 90? Yeah, I don't know math.
Damn.
But so, where in Grand Rapids did you grow up? Because I know there's a bunch of schools.
Yeah,
and stuff.
so I
Bunch
went
of
to.
sides.
So I grew up on Thomas Street, right off of I want to say Eastern.
Okay.
Or Kalamazoo. I just know Thomas.
Kalamazoo and Eastern around that area.
Yeah,
Wait.
over there by Wealthy.
Okay, yeah.
But my dad bought a spot. We moved down the street. My mom bought a spot. We moved up the street to Charles. So we grew up when Wealthy was not wealthy. When I say wealthy, don't even think about Wealthy the way it look right now.
Right, not East.
It is not
East
Town
today.
Yeah, it is not. It is not.
I was gonna say,
Johnny
did
B's.
East
It's not
Town?
Yesterdog. No, we talking Fanny's Corner, bro.
Right, this ain't Billy's. Well, okay, maybe it was Billy's.
Maybe Billy's. Bro, this was not AC, the old ACK. This is none of that. We
Right.
talking rundown motorcycles. I'm talking We was seeing drugs on
this
the
is
block.
Mulligan's.
This is
I heard rundown in motorcycles. I thought Mulligan's.
that's it, bro. That's it. Like it was not the town it was.
Right.
And so seeing what it is now, it's like, dang, Grand Rapids on the come up.
Mm-hmm.
And so my family, but they all moved out, and I always felt like I'm kind of that anchor of the family.
Okay.
So I got a sister in Florida,
Right.
another sister that moved down in Texas with my mom and my brother, a brother in
Right.
Ohio, brothers in Georgetown, up in the UP. You know,
Right.
my family's all spread out, but I'm
Yeah.
the one that's kind of originally still here.
Yeah, but you all came from here.
All came from here.
Right on.
So
Where are you at in that family line? That's a lot of brothers and sisters. What you got?
so I got an older brother, an older sister, another older brother, another one. So I'm fifth in that line, bro.
I thought you were gonna go in order of brothers and sisters.
I was
but you're
counting.
like,
I was counting. It was hold on, 1, 2.
But
yep,
are
I'm
you the
fifth.
youngest?
No, I'm not the youngest.
Okay.
It's 3 more after me.
Oh, so there's 8 total?
It's 8 total.
I don't. Yeah. 5th and then 3. Yeah. 8 total. Why is my math game lacking
Come on,
right
bro,
now?
We lacking because these bugs, they on your mind.
Yeah,
That
I know,
Mr.
dude.
They-
I keep watching it too. I keep one. It was.
your eyes.
It took
Like,
some. I know. I was watching you. It took so much when it came right here to not just.
Hunter was like, yeah.
Yep.
I got it.
It's like that Tim Robinson.
Where you from again?
So, man, 5th of 8 children.
Debate.
How? Because I grew up in a house with like 8 people, but that's 10.
So the
if
way
you
it
had
broke
both
up,
parents,
yeah.
right.
So the way it broke up was my oldest brother. Me and him share the same dad, different
Right.
mom. My oldest sister, we share the same mom, different dad.
Yep.
And then kind of that way. And then once me and my sister, we actually share the same mom and same dad.
Right. One of them.
One of us. So 5 and 6 have the same mom and dad.
Oh, okay,
If we're
okay.
breaking it down, and then
Yeah.
and then it trickles down.
It makes sense. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
I ain't gonna point no names out
Yeah.
there, but you know.
No,
But
yeah.
it's
I feel
fair.
you. I have a friend. Excuse me. I have a friend I grew up with who, like, he had 2 sisters, and those were both of his half sisters, and he had one older brother, half brother.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
So
yeah.
it's like, but it's dope because it's like my family's so blended from different,
Exactly.
areas, and we all kind of discovering our story. And it's so funny to kind of like see everybody's different perspective and see them kind of branch out. And my
Right.
sister got to see her family, and it's just kind of dope.
Do
that
you
way.
reconnect with your because I
Always.
know
Like, we
they're
in, like,
spread
group
out.
chats now,
Bet.
and
Bet.
like that's getting on my nerves. It's making me be like, man, go on somewhere.
Go
with
on.
that, bro. You're not even
I'm
my
muting
sister.
this.
You're not even my sister.
Right. You ain't even my
I don't
real
even have to hear
sister,
this from
bro.
you. You're not my brother.
You
dude.
step. You step. You step on with that.
Right, step go on your mama with it.
But so was it different? Because did you know them all when you were growing up?
Yeah, so
or no?
we all. So the good thing was my mom kept us close.
Hell yeah.
That was the thing.
Bet.
She did not play about her kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we all grew up in the house. But we all had our ways. So my older sister left real early, and then my
How much
brother
older is
stayed.
she?
She's 40. She out there, bro. She
Yeah,
fine.
she-
That's my, if I'm gonna break it down. My sister's out there. She's cold. Nikki Yoga. She's the yoga queen.
Okay.
She's out in Tampa. You can follow her.
Okay,
I don't know
bet.
her age, so we bad on math tonight, as
yeah.
you can tell.
Also, I didn't think you would just be putting her age out like that. I thought you were gonna let me do the math. you were
Nah,
like,
bro, I was definitely not gonna let you guess in that. You be like, your sister like 52.
Yeah, right. You just give me a number. No, because so how far do the ages range? Because your oldest
again. So the oldest is my sister,
which is kind of undisclosed, but we'll go with.
And then it's my brother after that. He's in his early 40s.
Okay.
And then he's a doctor, mad successful. He's got 11 kids himself, maybe 12 if I'm keeping track, bro.
If I'm keeping track,
math
ain't my strong
brother,
suit.
I'm not keeping track, bro. But he got 11 kids himself, so I got other nieces and nephews that live in the UP.
Right.
Smart dude, married, all of that.
Of course. Did he go to school up in the UP?
He did. He went to MIT. Dr. Baron Colbert.
Dang.
Exactly.
Dang.
If we name dropping.
If we name dropping, which we are.
Out here. We in these streets.
We
pharmaceutically.
We deep. All right, so your first two are like mid to early 40s. Where your youngest?
So the youngest of all of us, 16.
16.
That's my brother.
Dang. So that's almost a 30-year gap between kids. You imagine having kids for 30 years?
I can't imagine having kids for the amount I have now.
I was gonna say you have 2 kids.
I got 2 kids.
You got 2 kids right now.
5 and 6.
Ooh.
Dog.
Yep, but good move putting them out, dropping them so quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah, dropping them so close together.
And right now, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Right now, they both 6.
Yeah.
I had my kids 11 months apart, bro.
Jeez.
I wasn't playing. I said 2, and I'm out the game,
done.
bro.
We going
drop
back
them in
to
the
back.
same year, back to back. I'm gonna be better than Isaiah Thomas. I'm gonna win in the same season twice.
Imagine doing that. Imagine doing that as a rapper. You're like, you know what? I ain't even gonna wait a year.
Grammys, can we run that back?
Can we run that back? I got 2 nominations for Best Album of the Year. Right
and
here.
Best Artist of the Year, and I won both.
And I won both. New coming.
Hit me when you do that.
Also, it was your first and second kid, so it's like I'm coming out as a brand new artist. And my sophomore album is coming out the same year.
Yes, sir.
I'd be in the studio more than J. Cole. Goddamn.
I wake up to trophies. That's what I do.
So you got a boy and a girl or 2 girls?
I got 2 girls. I'm a girl dad.
You girl dad.
Love it.
Hashtag girl dad. Can we throw that up?
Girl dad.
No, we won't. But
Yeah.
I'll put it in the description maybe. Hashtag girl dad. And I'm a boy dad, which
Okay. Tell me this.
I don't see that
Tell me this.
hashtag.
Is
But
it expensive?
not as expensive, no. But he does. I don't know if he breaks more things, but he breaks a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Due to lack of care or just attention, but
Did you
he's
replace that?
5, so.
Okay.
But yeah, no,
You can
they get
expect more.
replaced. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and our kids
same age.
Yeah, I was gonna say our kids are the
cool,
same
bet,
age. I'm
bet.
glad they don't know each other.
Yeah. So
Now, like
so
my
is-
son
so-
couldn't use some more black friends.
Man, he definitely could. And they Hispanic too. They could teach him some Spanish too.
Of course,
Man, of course.
that's actually
Please.
what he is missing because my
Some
family.
culture?
Yeah, no, I was thinking Spanish in general, but
I had white kids at my house all the time.
oh, perfect. Because my son is the whitest kid at my house.
Just don't bring
all
that.
the time.
Just don't bring no
Besides-
Yu-Gi-Oh cards or nothing, bro. Don't come over there with no Beanie Babies.
Also, I would expect your kids to have the Yu-Gi-Oh cards now.
Hell no.
Look at anime and all of that interest right now. It's black culture. Black culture is taking it over.
It's over, bro. It's over. I'm gonna be honest with you. If we be honest, bro, I'm kind of getting tired of it myself. I'm kind of like, damn, all this black man, y'all getting ignorant.
Y'all getting ignorant. It was Dragon Ball Z was cool and all, but
until y'all started making them Vegeta, or whatever,
Vegeta,
bro.
what
Right, you gotta go like when you go to the clothing store and then you see Black Vegeta talking with his hands in his pockets, like, bro, stop.
That's when the culture has taken it too far.
That's way too far, bro.
Personally, I wasn't a big Dragon Ball Z fan, but I also didn't expect it to escalate to Naruto or Naruto. Don't come at me.
No, man, come on.
I got it right the first time? All right, cool. Naruto. See, that's why we need culture.
Right? We need some culture in here.
That's why we need culture in here. Who said? But yeah, no, I never got into anime or anything like that.
Why not?
See, now you're coming at me like them.
Well, I'm just asking. Like, was it cable? You didn't have cable?
No, I had Dragon Ball Z was on. I wasn't watching.
What else was you watching?
It wasn't interesting. I was watching Disney and Nickelodeon and
okay, I can vibe with that. I used to watch that.
And Mad TV. That's what I was watching.
Okay, I grew up watching BET. The comedy, what was it?
Comic View.
Comic View.
Yeah.
I love watching Comic View, bro.
Yeah. I wasn't watching comedy on BET back then. I was watching Moesha or was it that was on BET? Maybe.
What was you watching on MTV?
On MTV, it was mostly reality.
Was you watching
Next? I was watching Yes, Next, Fifth Wheel, Blind Date.
Did you ever get Room Raiders?
Yes, Room Raiders.
I used to wish somebody would walk in my room.
Dorm Raiders.
I'd be ready, bro. That's why I keep my room clean right now, because I want somebody to take me out of my bed and then try to go through my shit, bro. I'd be waiting.
Yeah, take me on a date.
Go ahead,
Who's going through my shit?
Who's going through my shit? All you're going to find is pictures of me. Talking about, did you find anything?
What you looking for?
Ain't nothing in here. You're just going to find Polaroids of me in every drawer.
Also, if you go to any bar bathroom in Grand Rapids,
you're going to find me, bro. Am I lying?
You will find a picture of David Colbert looking at you in the urinal like, sup?
If you go to Cascade Myers, look at the stop sign on your way out.
If you go to Tip Top Deluxe Bar, go to the men's bathroom stall.
If you drive it down 28th Street and you see a red Caravan, look at the back windshield. They always put it on the left corner. I don't know why. I never tell them to do that, bro. They just buy the sticker and they do whatever they want, and it's always on the left back corner.
How many cars have your face on them right now?
I've lost count because people keep sending me pictures like, I saw Dave at the highway. I'm like,
merch
damn.
merch sales.
and then my wife was like, my mom went to Mexico. I was like, the van was in Mexico.
They saw my
Dave
face?
was in Mexico.
They saw my face across the border.
Over.
I am
I'm
international.
dead. I'm hit.
Oh, I was saying I'm international.
Oh, well, I can think of it that way. But they always say Dave can't come through, man. He can't come with it. I'm like, why I can't physically go?
Can't visit or
I can't come with y'all.
Y'all don't want my face.
I'm like, all right, cool then. I'm like, all right, cool. I just stay.
They saw your face and you're like, don't bring that nigga around here.
Yeah, it's like I'll probably go up there. This is a marked man.
This is a marked man.
Oh, I gotta go home.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask a quick question. I got a random thought.
Go.
Would you rather be stranded in space or stranded in water? You can't die in either situation.
Is there any chance of being rescued?
No.
So this is just my life? Either in space or in the water?
Yep.
Now,
don't try.
Okay, so you
can't get to land and you can't land on.
Right, but dude, this Red Bull's just giving me long burps.
Bro, it's
They're
out here
weird.
whooping your stomachs.
Yeah, I know. My guts is up.
Guts is gone. See, you had some culture. You had some grease in there to loosen that up.
Grease lubricates the inner workings of the bowels. No, we are.
So why the boo boo be so loose, bro? I bet you be having them dry dog shits.
No, I wish. I solemnly wish. I talk about it on stage. You haven't seen me in a while, but yeah, no,
bro, I've been missing y'all, bro.
I poop too much. I poop too much,
bro. I just thought about it. You have the perfect smile to play a Grinch.
I don't know how to take that,
bro. I just thought about it, but yeah,
thinking about
why
the Grinch is nasty because that's
no, it's not because it's Christmas. Christmas. I'm on Walmart time.
Okay.
Christmas is coming up.
Got it. So
right,
you got
to bring the stuff out. Just
Christmas
bringing it out. They'll start buying it now.
Christmas in July. Is that what you're talking about right now?
We gonna get Hunter. We gonna shoot some Christmas.
Yeah,
shit. The Grinch coming soon.
We got a collab on the way.
All right. So you said you've been doing too much, bro.
So the water, if I can, because now what I was saying was with being stranded in space and not like being able to live and not die, that means I have some kind of superpower or something.
No, I'll say I did. When I asked this question, I give somebody something.
Okay.
I say you could be in the water with a boat, but you can't get anywhere on land. You can be in space in a suit, so you got air forever.
Okay. So, is it like a decent boat?
It's a kayak.
All right, I'm gonna go with the water.
Oh, okay.
Because I can fish for food. I'm just going with something to pass the time. If I'm out in space, bro, I don't know anything about space. I know I'm
Cosmo or something.
I'm semi comfortable in the water, and if I'm not like being eaten by a shark, that's cool.
Okay,
I think that's the only thing.
I hate open water. But I guess if you like the sounds of water, what about storms?
Oh, I mean that would suck. And we're in a kayak, so that would suck. I want a tarp. My kayak has a tarp. I'm bringing a tarp. But so you're going with space? What's your reasoning?
I've always loved space, bro. I just like looking at space. I could turn the TV on to like just a random like space,
just constellation.
And just follow me like. Man.
Why are you doing that when you can just go outside?
Man, please. These Grand Rapids foggy skies.
Yeah, you're right.
Man,
the city is not allowing that.
Man, the way they open up these cannabis stores, bro. Can't see nothing.
Exactly. It's between air pollution.
Right. I bet
and
the sales of fog machines have went down, bro. Because we don't even need them anymore.
Fog machines, but solar energy is also going down right now because these panels are covered.
Don't I know it?
Yeah. Going back. Now you got me distracted with that would you rather. We're not going to do another one of those until later.
All right, cool.
Until I finish my question.
All right.
No, where did you first find comedy? Like in the family or I guess who introduced it to you?
So the first time
BET.
The first time I knew about stand-up comedy was BET. That I used to watch it and be like, okay, Cats is up there keeping people laughing.
Right.
You know.
Engaged.
I didn't know what it really was. I'm just like, okay, Cats has got a microphone and they keep walking the stage.
Right.
And so from time to time I catch it whenever I could. My mom would never play it. So I never caught comedy at her house. So I'd be watching Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
Right.
And then when I go to my dad's house, he had to work late. So he was from a crib. I could watch whatever I wanted. And then he was buying DVDs like Eddie Murphy Raw,
right.
The Richard Pryor stuff. So I was watching those. And then I bought my own.
Yep. See, you worked one out yourself.
But that grease loosened it up.
Yeah, it was a lot easier. Mine were just like drawn out and pretty dry burps. Yeah.
That wasn't playing. But then I had bought my own DVD, and my first DVD that I bought was Kevin Hart Seriously Funny. And so I watched that.
How old were you then?
I was maybe 18.
Yeah.
But I just loved entertaining people.
Right.
I loved keeping people laughing. I can't stand being around people that don't want to laugh.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing.
It's an uptightness. Yeah. It's being, usually for a lot of people, it's being too much in your own stuff.
Right. And then you want to pass that on to somebody else because you feel alone in that situation.
Exactly.
But I'm like, hey, it's something else to think about. And I'm good at that. And that's why I've been working retail for so long.
Right.
Because I'm good at distracting people from the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Like they come in with their problems, but I'm okay, don't worry about that. We got other stuff going on over
right.
here. I'm good at that. And so that's when I started, and that's when I started posting videos on Facebook of like, okay, it's people boring at work. That's all I saw on Facebook. It was just drama. Yeah. So I was like, let me post a video. People caught on to it.
Right.
And then my boy was like, hey, bro, you know you don't have to do a Facebook Live. You can just go do stand-up comedy.
You can just do the stage.
He's like, you can go to Brian Borby over here.
Right.
'Cause I did it. And I was like, you did it? You don't do comedy.
You just did it
right.
once.
You just tell funny jokes and messages.
Right.
And he was like, that's what I'm saying. You should go. You funnier than me. And so I was like, all right. So I hit Brian Borby, and Brian cool is coolest dude I met in comedy, and he was the first person that I met in comedy.
He was also the first person I met in comedy.
And so he had told me, he's like, yeah, Sunday Night Funnies, you got 5 minutes, get up there. So I thought, and my first show to me, bro, is literally my worst show.
Oh yeah,
and all of my show, I watch over and over and over. That first show is trash.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hit the delete on that boy. I'm telling you, bro.
You're not doing it yet though.
No, not yet. Cause I need to see it. How bad I was. Cause the first thing I said when I got on stage was the N-word. That was the first thing I said, bro. The first thing I said, my first show, and I'm like, okay, let's get this out the way. What's up? I was like,
yeah, no, it's a breaking down the crowd,
right? And it was some heavy hitters in there, like. Luis Valencia was in there, and I mean, you can ask them if they remember. But it was some heavy hitters in there, and cats came with their iPads, and I was like, "Oh man, these cats whack. These dudes is whack, man. I'm way better than I didn't have to go up there with that. I said the N-word,
right?
But it was a trash show to me,
right?
But that's when I got introduced to comedy, and from there on, I was like, I'm gonna just see what I do because I'm gonna just watch everybody else because I have more fun watching the comedy,
dude. I mean, that's why I say we, and I know I'm generalizing or global, whatever, but that's why I got into it. Is because I loved stand-up so much.
Yeah.
When was your first time at Sunday Night Funnies?
Oh, man. That was like 2017, 18 maybe?
2017, 18. Yeah, I think my first time there was May of 2019, I think.
Yeah, mine was in December. I know that.
Oh yeah, so not too far apart.
Nope.
But or unless you were in 2017, then it'd be like. Anyways.
Right.
But once again, Bad with Math. That's the name of your first special, David Colbert. Bad with Math. If you don't take it, I will. That's how my creative license goes. But I got into comedy because I loved watching it, because I enjoyed not only the effect that it had on me, but the effect that I witnessed it have on other people too. Like, the first live show that I saw was Owen Benjamin before he went crazy or whatever on or at Dr. Grin's. And
that was your first live show?
Yeah, that was my first live show. Okay. Yeah, paid to see it. Actually, I went with Jackie. But yeah, it was for my 21st birthday.
Oh, bad.
And then after that, I went into rehab, and then I came out, and I was like, all right, I'm about these dreams.
Right.
And yeah, and it's been such a release for me as well.
Yeah.
What do you? I know you said you like having people laugh, making people laugh. What do you gain from that, from being on stage?
The one thing that I get that I always kind of never take for granted is when you get up, comedians have to be so vulnerable. We have to be the most vulnerable in the room each time we touch that mic.
In order to be authentic. And
You have to be. You have to be original. You have to come out there and give it everything that you've got. And it may not be what the crowd came for. But when people see that and they see that you've turned that into something and it's so relatable. Exactly. And they see a different side of it. Right. It's like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's hilarious.
The seeing a different side of things, like the changing perception.
They don't realize it's there until you tell them.
Right.
And that's what, and then the biggest part is when you get off stage, and after your heart is pounding, hands are sweaty, you got you finally like got that release. Like, and somebody you've never met walks up to you and is like, oh my God, such a great set. Like, he's like, damn, that was like for me, but somebody else got something from that.
Exactly.
It's like it's so hard. Like no matter how much they pay you, no matter how much you get, or if it was for free or just for a couple friends, seeing somebody just being so humble by you being able to be comfortable and vulnerable in a room on the mic.
Yeah, exactly. It's inspiring happiness or joy in someone else. And that's the biggest like warm feeling I get is doing anything quote unquote inspirational. Exactly. But to inspire people to be joyous, that's my number one thing. I want to inspire laughter and joy in others.
And you see people are like, it's almost like therapy for other people too.
Exactly. Just as much as we need it.
Exactly.
They need to hear it.
They want to hear somebody that's like, does anybody in here relate to me?
Exactly.
Does anybody in here understand what I'm going through?
And if you don't want to fess up to it, I'm going to talk about my things, and then hey, maybe you'll realize that you kind of do relate. Or it's that same. Now there's two. Damn
Man,
it.
he went and had sex and had kids.
Yeah, I know. Dang, they breed
yeah,
in
bro, my
here.
here too. Yeah, check the place out. Yeah.
Check the place out. It's pretty roomy in
Yeah,
here.
you see, you got some guitars.
some-
They're doing a little podcast. They're gonna be going in a minute.
We got a live show though. But just God damn. These flies got me, bro. I hate it.
You letting them get to you, bro.
I know it was when I saw the second one swoop in, I was like, what? I thought there had only been
Bro,
one
he
this
went
whole time.
And got a girl, bro. Or he went and got his side thing.
Main chick, a mistress, and a side
We
chick.
gonna record a song in here, man. Y'all done with them mics, man.
Yeah, can we? I would imagine their voices are so nasally just because that's what it sounds like when they're buzzing.
Bro,
Man.
change the voice on this one.
Man.
We gonna record in here in a minute, man. Y'all gonna be done with them mics, man.
Damn it! I want to go, since I was talking about inspirations, inspiring joy. Okay, no, it was the changing the way that people see things, or the way, not just inspiring joy,
Yeah.
but the comedians I've always enjoyed the most is ones who inspire a change of perspective,
Right.
just on whatever.
Right.
And I mean, like, you look at Louis C.K. and you see him change, or Bill Burr.
Right.
It's them presenting ideas that are somewhat contrarian most of the time, or absurd, but you then see the logic in it, whether through like them making fun of it, and then you see like where it's illogical, like this real thing exists. You know what I mean? Or no? Because now I feel like I'm trailing
I
off.
followed you the whole way
Until
where you said does the logic exist?
okay, so like looking at something awful, like in society or whatever, that
Yeah.
some people don't.
Give me an example.
Okay, well, look at fucking
A real quick example.
bicyclists, right? People see that, a lot of people see it as a fine thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's eco-friendly,
Exercise,
whatever. Yeah, exercise. Get off the road is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now if I can change.
I almost said somebody on the way here.
Exactly. And a lot of people feel this way, but they're not as strong feeling as I am about, let me drive my car and get off me. Like, I don't want to clip you. Like, I don't want to, but I want to.
Facts.
Like, this is making me want to, because the speed limit's 25. We're moving at 10 because you can't get up a hill. It's
Wait,
annoying.
do we have to wait for them?
I can't get around them when there's traffic coming. That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
So get off the road.
All right, but or give them something else.
Yes,
like
what
another sidewalk.
Yeah, make 2 sidewalks.
Why can't they ride?
Why can't they ride on the sidewalk? That's what I've been saying.
Is it because they got scooters that go 13 miles an hour that have to be on the sidewalk?
Exactly. But also, those scooters
But those
got
can be in
another
the
thing
streets.
coming too.
Man, I knew he was gonna talk about these scooters. Bro, I knew he was gonna talk about these scooters. Bro, I had a dream about this. I was like, man, I ain't gonna talk about these scooters at this interview.
Hey,
bro.
I don't even talk about spin,
Man.
lime, bird,
Oh,
none of
come
them, bro.
on. I knew he was gonna talk about these scooters.
Oh, you didn't know they're a sponsor? No, I'm kidding. But no, okay. But that's what I was. Okay, it's something that seems logical in the eyes of society that I really have a problem with. But I want you to see my problem and also take my side. Maybe, if it's humorous. But also things that presenting something absurd that sounds absurd, like Anthony Jeselnik with his dark jokes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's still not what I was going for, but basically.
But you said it.
I know. Louis C.K. when he says F word, N word, deer. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know.
And it's a great bit. I gotta say, still, it's to me, it's a great bit. But
This
it's
is for
because
real?
yeah, this is because he worded it. Though yes.
I don't follow a lot of social media or nothing
it's
like
the
that,
writing.
though, so I'm just.
Oh
I'm
no,
just,
this is a
I'm
very
just-
no.
for
This is
real.
an old joke. This is an old joke.
All right, I know,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell it.
No,
I thought.
no.
I didn't think.
I've heard,
I thought
I've
that's
heard,
what you.
I've heard.
I thought that's what you were waiting for. But no, it's. I don't know. Maybe that was a bad example. Cut that. But we'll take it out in post. I say that knowing I'll just die for it.
I seen you say take it out and post things.
Yeah, I've seen that on many of
episode.
episodes. That just means it doesn't happen. And once again, that's on me because I'm like, no, just run it. We'll take it out and post. Yeah. But anyways, no, we were just talking. I went down a problematic trail
all right.
when
So
we were
what
talking
was the
about
question?
changing perspective and whatnot.
My
question for you.
Somebody at a comedy show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the question was, what do you gain most from comedy, or what do you gain most from comedy on stage? And you had answered it. We don't have to recount.
Yeah. Being able to.
For me, I said it was inspiring, not only joy but also a change of perspective. Yeah. And who, I guess, inspired you? That's what I was going to go to after that. Who inspired you? Like, I know you had a friend that pushed you into comedy, just saying, "Hey, try it."
Yeah.
But
and then when I got in, who kind of started pushing? So I definitely got a name drop.
Of course.
I know I have to, bro. Dave Jones, Jump, Mike Logan, Danny, Chup and them looked out at Mulligan's.
Of course.
You definitely was putting me on. Dev was Brianna Blackburn was looking out. Brandon Quayshawn was taking me through towns and stuff.
Just
like
saw
that.
him last night.
Yeah. Oh man, you was at his show last night.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
It's so many of them.
Ambrosia Theater, check it out every Saturday at 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock in Grand Rapids on the corner of Lake and Diamond. But yeah, comedian James Brown. Oh, I'm forgetting the name of the productions. I'm so sorry. Say It Loud Comedy.
Carlo.
Ricardo. We're still going. But yeah, check that out every Saturday. Oh yeah, Key and Straw. Well, say them loud. What are you doing?
Key and Straw was looking out.
Dude, yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. With so many comedians putting more shows on, it's giving so much of us.
It's so much better.
Yeah, it's so much better for the community.
Yeah.
In general.
Because think about how many rooms was running when you first started.
When I first started,
Like,
I mean,
when you walked in, how many rooms when somebody's like, "Hey, go check this out"?
Yeah,
What was the route they gave you?
I went down to Kalamazoo, was like my actual first show. But in Grand Rapids, it was Mulligan's and Sunday Night Funnies, Garage Bar, Tip Top, and what was on Wednesdays? It was Fulton Street then.
Fulton Street Pub.
Yeah, but there wasn't any Thursday ones besides the
Oh damn.
besides Dr. Grin's open mic, which is a 3-minute mic.
And Mike moved that one because he had a minor shutdown and then moved like right next door to I forget the name of it. Cause he was running like 3 garage bar rooms, wasn't he?
I know
One on Division Street.
He started a mic for a short time at the Iron Well.
Iron Well, that's what it was.
Yeah, over on Leonard.
Yep.
But yeah, that was I did 1 or 2 shows there. It was a very short. Yeah. I forgot about that one though. Yeah.
Comedy it's been tough, bro, for real. Cause I remember, I ain't been able to do a lot of it this year because my car had broke down after a comedy show.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about how you hate cars.
Bro. My car, I drove up to, it was right after your show.
Right after
My
Parrots?
car started acting up. Yep, after Parrots. And that's why I was scared to get out. I was like, "Ooh, I got maybe 1-2 more trips left in my car because I ain't got.
We never know.
Gas or transmission, bro. I got to choose one because this car's spitting out both. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to. And so I went up to one of your shows one night, and I had performed, and I was really feeling my car jokes that night. I was like, man, let me focus on this fucking car, bro, because this car act the fuck up, bro. And then the other jokes, I was just blowing it on the other jokes.
Right.
And you can probably attest to this too. When I started, and they was like, yeah, you got 5 minutes. I was like, man, 5 minutes, easy.
Yeah.
Let me knock this 5 minutes out. And then cats give you like 3.5.
Right.
You're like 4 and a quarter. It's like, man, you sure it ain't 5 minutes?
I was gonna say,
bro, I'm sure that was 5 minutes of my life.
No, there was supposed to be more. There was supposed to be more laughs here. I charted this out.
Bro, ain't nobody laughed in 5 minutes, bro. You sure that's been 5 minutes?
No, that's 2.5. Really. I think you were just timing that 5 minutes out.
And so that night, bro, I was really feeling my car jokes, and the other ones I was like, I ain't got it in me, and so I ended my joke short, and I was like, And that's why after some shows, I'll be like, hey, bro, I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
I was like, bro,
Yeah, I had it tonight.
The energy in my, because it take a lot. When I tell one of them, it be open, it be heart pounding, bro.
Because you perform too. That's
I do, bro.
No matter the stage, whether it be a mic or a showcase, you are performing.
Yeah, I want to show you my body language.
I was like, this is Paris Lounge, man. They're gonna feel you, all right?
Like everybody chose gas at transmission day.
Everybody here broke. Okay, it's Paris Lounge. We're all comedians,
bro. That's why I like coming up to Paris, because every time I tell a joke, I look at the bar, and the dude at the bar, what's his name? Dylan be like, here, give me one of these. And that's how I know he feel one of my jokes. I'm like, okay, I feel you, okay.
I got. That's play for the back of the room. Yes, I love it.
I'm gonna send you the footage, and I'll be like, I got you, bro.
I got you, Dylan. Yeah.
Because he always look out with one of them.
Yep. Oh my God.
But I had my car was acting up, and then I knew I had one trip left in me, and I was like, man, I took like a whole weekend,
right,
and changed the whole transmission, or not the radiator myself. I was like, let me take this out, put a whole new.
You know how to do this,
man? I was watching YouTube for hours. That's why it took a whole weekend. I bet you somebody that fixed cars probably like a weekend,
right?
Man, what? You could have fixed that 20 minutes.
I was gonna say this is maybe an hour job,
bro. And then I was like, okay, bet. So I took the radiator out, threw that boy away, put the new one in. I was like, man, I got like 15 trips left in me. Man, that car was like, this radiator ain't the one you need.
Yeah, this is.
But it didn't tell me that. It didn't tell me that.
So you got the wrong one.
So I took the car on a trip to perform. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna remember where it was.
Was it up north?
Nope, it wasn't even far from here.
Oh.
It wasn't, bro. It was it was one of Ricardo's room.
Oh, in Muskegon. Berlin Sprig?
No. Yeah, Berlin Sprig. Yep.
Yeah.
And so I was like, bet, this ain't too far.
Yeah.
I drove it back. And
so it was on the way back?
On the way back.
Okay.
I'm hitting the gas, and the car just it wasn't responding. I was like, I'm coasting at this point.
Hey, check the connection.
At this point, I'm coasting, bro. Because only thing I got is brake, and I'm not home yet.
Exactly. There's no point in braking now.
It was like, I'm going 75, and that's the speed limit. If the car gonna go 75, and it was because I kept hitting hills.
You got cruise control or not?
Bro, I was like, at this point, it's all good. And I got all greens, bro.
It's up to God right
I got
now.
all greens all the way to in front of my crib.
No,
in front of my crib. I can't make this up, bro. I got all greens in front of my crib. I got lucky, bro. I cannot make this up.
So you got off the exit and just started.
It was all green.
Straight coasting.
Because I was choosing my exits wisely.
He goes, I know there's a bunch of downhills.
I know. I live downhill.
I live downhill.
I just got to hit the hill.
I just got to find the hill. I'll circle around.
So his Beltline was helping me out. I was hit, bro. I'm not. If I can make it up, I would. I would have stuttered somewhere.
Right.
But all greens right to this. And I didn't know because the next day I turned the car on and I hit the gas and it didn't move. Mm-hmm. For reverse, it didn't move.
Dang.
And I was like, whole car gone.
Whole car
came over, was like, yeah, you blew your transmission at the crib. I was like, bro, I blew the transmission on the highway. I was like,
oh. He said, oh, man, good thing you blew your transmission parked. No, bro, I was moving.
Bro, I was like, yeah, bro.
I was moving high speeds, actually.
From then on, I do not play with cars, bro.
Rightfully
that's why I buy
so.
Shoes.
That's
leading up to shoes.
That's why I buy shoes. You see me on that StockX.
You see me on the streets, bro? Yes. See me in costume room? I'm buying some shoes.
Exactly, buying some new pants. Oh. Who are your favorite pro comedians right now? Professional comedians, but also like local headliners. We've already name dropped so much, but like who you watched growing up. I know you said Kevin Hart, Pryor, and Murphy. Yeah. Is there any stand up that you watch right now, professional wise, or do you just stay in your own lane?
I like to. My biggest thing is because I absorb so much.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to watch a lot of it and not want to retain it and perform it.
Right.
So I try to sneak it in a lot. So I love watching as far as a lot of the big names, like you said, we've already named the Bill Burrs and Kevin Hart's, Eddie Murphy's, Dave Chappelle's. But that was my biggest flaw in the beginning was watching those professionals.
Right.
I tried to attempt it because that's what I'd want.
Yeah.
I want the big laugh, but I'm like, I don't know. I want to perform my own.
Yeah. A different kind of inspiration.
Yeah. So I read the books. I definitely bought as far as I bought the book from Steven Rosenfield. Check him out. I bought the Jerry Seinfeld book.
We don't remember titles. We just go by author.
Yeah, we just gonna go by the author.
Yeah.
He wrote a book. My mama said that the juice is in the books.
I was gonna say he did a bunch of things.
So it was the comedy section and picked up some books.
But yeah, we don't promote a lot of books here for some reason. But check these ones out. Titles to be determined.
Right.
But
so I absorb a lot more from, and to be honest, I don't want to take from comedy. So I pull a lot from music when I perform.
Oh, right.
So a lot of what I'm saying, that's where I get as far as my body stands, because I watch a lot of performers like Diddy and Drake and Kendrick and Travis and all of them that actually perform on stage. So when I get on stage and tell my jokes or tell something of my life that I've been through,
it's a lot of body language.
I want to give you a performance as well. So I pull a lot from music more as opposed to watching comedians.
But that also leads us to what you have been doing musically.
Yeah.
So tell me about your musical ventures. I know you've done some collabs with Trizzy. Trizzy is going to be on this podcast. Mark my words.
He'll be here.
But yeah, okay, before we get to that, you were on the first show I ever emceed, like
For
I
real?
ever hosted, and it was because I asked you to be on it. But
For real? I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, at Tip Top, where I met Trizzy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's where I met Triz
phone.
and Ernestine.
That was, I remember that now. And I came to see Trey because he dated my cousin.
Not anymore?
Right? No, they dating still. They in Vegas. Have fun, y'all. And that's when I had saw you. I was like, yo, this Hunter, because I kept seeing your pictures and everybody else and seeing your name tagged. I was like, okay, Hunter, I know me and him got it. I think it was like me and you had a show coming up or something.
Yeah, we had a show coming up, or you were coming. No, because I hadn't started Parrots yet. Even we either had a show coming up that we were on a lineup together, but we had done one before.
It might have been Mulligan's, bro.
Yeah, it might have been, but because that was like a Friday or Saturday or something.
And then you was like, "What up, bro?" And I was like, "Yo, bro, this is dope."
Yeah.
It was dope because you had it in the daytime and it was still chill.
Yeah, I just got. I don't remember how I got that offer. It was probably from Taya. Shout out Taya Falk. But she, they put me in contact with. I forgot Chris Webster, who was running that show or whatever, and needed an MC, and you had
Ernestine performing.
Yeah, Ernestine. I'm Marissa Aguilar, and her jazz blues. It was blues. I can't.
Oh yeah.
And there was one other band.
There.
There was one other like metal jam band.
Man.
It was it was a big variety show. It was a big variety show.
Rocking.
Yeah, and I got you on stage because I liked doing jokes in between, but I had the ability to throw another 7-minute set on.
And that's why I knew, because you was like, you want to get up? You want to get up on stage tonight? And I was like, oh man. Because I knew it was a show because I was just working on some stuff. And I knew I could probably try it out. And it turned out good. I just got on stage. Trey left his computer up there. I started messing around with that. But yeah, bro, that was dope. I did not know that was the first time that you was really MCing.
Yeah, that was my first ever MC gig. And I loved it after that.
TikTok
just started learning so much more.
Yeah.
But so tell me what you were, speaking of Trey and all that, tell me what you were doing in music.
Yeah, so I've been working with my boy Trizzy Trey. We worked on a project back when the shutdown happened, 2020, that we had dropped called April Foolin'. And it was mostly just to release as far as something that we was going through during our pandemic time.
Right.
We saw everybody else kind of releasing on social media, and I knew it was just going to be cluttered because that's what everybody was trying to figure out at the time.
Right.
And so I was like, let me reach out another way. Nobody's dropping big albums. Nobody's doing anything. And I figured, let's just drop, I'm a comedian, let's drop April Fool's album.
Yeah.
On 420. Like, let's do something.
Hell yeah.
And so he had a couple of beats, and we was just, he had introduced me to weed. I'm going to give him all credit for that. He introduced me as far, he's like, Dave, smoke some of this and just see what happened. And I was like, all right, sound like drugs to me.
I was going to say, I didn't know Trey was smoky.
Right, he gonna deny all of this, bro. Him and my boy Shannon. Big shouts to my boy Shannon and Trizzy Trey. But we had put something together, and he had been months had went by, and he had mixed it down and everything, and we had mashed it together. He said, "Bro, this is something we got to release because people is stuck in the house. They gonna have to listen to something.
It's gonna What better time?
What better time?" And I was like, well, "What we gonna talk about?" He's like, "Just say you broke. You ain't got no money." I was like, "You right."
And that's when broke came.
You're not gonna lie. And I dropped "I'm broke."
Right.
And from then on, I just when I do something, I just commit to it.
Hell yeah.
And I knew shows wasn't gonna pop up, and I was kind of just sitting at the crib because I got the family, and the day job was not really sweating me. So I just figured, let's drop a video. Let's do that.
Which was a dope video too.
Yeah, and it was around the time George Floyd was happening, Breonna Taylor.
A lot of subliminal messages in there.
Yeah, all that was kind of happening. So I wanted to relate to as far as what's going on. I wanted my perspective as far as what's going on to be released. No, it's never for like any gain from anybody else.
Right.
You know, when I get to do something, it's always like I want to release this,
express an outlet.
Yeah. I see this is an art form,
right?
And I want to dabble with this a little bit
because
I feel like nobody should have to be boxed in.
To any form of an outlet. For expression. Yeah.
Some people feel like you when you commit. Yeah, you can commit to it, but when you do it, respect it.
Exactly.
Don't go in there halfway and then destroy your craft. You know.
Right.
I don't want to do that. If I do something, I'm gonna commit. So
it shows too.
Yeah.
I gotta say it shows in the production and just the content.
Right.
I love the broke video, but also, like I said, the subliminal messages that aren't so subliminal. Yeah, a lot of them are overt. Yeah, but still great.
Right.
Like, and sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But
like, it's perfect because it's like when we watch videos, it takes us back to a time of what was going on.
Right.
What the media was like.
It's a capsule.
Yeah, it takes you back, and so I wanted that video to, when you watch it, it takes you back to what was going on. But the lyrics take you another way, and the beat might take you. You know, people have different ways of viewing it.
Yeah,
and that's
different
what I
ways of
give.
consumption,
exactly.
and it's that whole perspective thing.
And I felt like 2020 was a real good time because I wanted to surround myself around creatives, and that's why I love going to like the comedy shows. And I didn't need to perform because y'all was out there killing it, bro. And I'm like,
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, and then y'all like in New York, and then so I'm if I'm at the crib, I'm hanging out with guys that's making beats, and my boy Shan's writing books, and my boy Guapped Up Speedy's making albums and traveling out. I'm like, dude, he ain't even got no passport. I don't know how he getting around. Jesus,
somebody check on that man.
Right, I can't even get into Toronto with my driver's license. How's he getting around? And so I wanted to hang around like creatives, and my boy Kev, who got his Black Shinobi brand, my boy T, who's got his T Wilkes Designs. Like, I just wanted to be able to, if I want to do something, I want to be able to. I don't want it to be too far away from me.
Right. You know? So yeah, you got to stay in that creative space.
And so I
surround
always,
yourself
like,
with creative,
keeping that circle there. So if I always let someone in, it's always like, yeah, you in this circle. So if you need me, I got you. And if you need something from me, it's always good.
It's a circle of resources and learning. Like it's all it's all about protecting that. I don't know, that relationship in that community too.
Exactly.
Because everyone's looking out for each other.
Piece.
Exactly.
Like, you never want to worry about any ties that's so close to you. You know, you want to let people in, but you want to be able to respect them in a way, and they respect you that same way.
Right. And exactly. That mutual respect is it's what builds communities. It's mutual respect. Not knowing that we all need each other in order to grow and prosper.
Right.
But
and I remember me and Joe was hanging out. Joe was like, bro, let's just go link up at the Mahala Cafe.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, I bet. I ain't got no car, and that's around the crib. I can just walk over there.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, let's meet over there. And so I ended up being like maybe 15 minutes early. And Joe had pulled up, and bro, when we was just creative minds.
Right.
We was just talking. We didn't even go in the cafe bar. We was just chilling, having so much fun in the car, just locking in and talking. And bro, it was just so fun to hear about how things have changed in like the comedic scene.
Yeah, for real.
In Grand Rapids. It's so dope to hear his perspective and hang out with Mike, and then hear his perspective.
Right.
And then me and Dev always messaging and hearing his perspective. Bro, it's like it's so different than anything else I've ever been a part of.
That's what I was like. I had said for a long time that I was always an admirer of this like West Michigan music scene.
Right.
Because I was an outsider looking in, but I had so many friends that were a part of this scene, and just loved their community and like a lot of it like a familial bond that they shared, and I didn't have that like outside of my actual family. Facts. Where it was like we're friends all sharing the same common goals, basically. Not that we all have this similar or the same goal for our comedy or our career, but we're all trying at this.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, dude, that's what comedy's given me so much of, is the community and that outlet.
Yeah, I remember I was listening to the episode where you and Danny was talking about that chill. I think that's what y'all was calling it, where you kind of after the show.
Yeah, the hang.
The hang.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's at Fulton Street every night now.
All the time. And I saw it, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, because I saw it, and I was walking in because I was just with my brother that night, and we had walked in. And I was like, all right, we just gonna see who in. And everybody was in there, bro. I was like, oh, snap, bro. We about to see Bernie Mac and Steve. About to see all of the Grand Rapids heavy hitters.
Right. Bernie Mac.
I'm like, these the Bernie Mac, bro. These the bros. I'm like, these is get paid.
Yeah, dude, it's everybody there. And that's my favorite part of comedy. It's just, it's that community. Again, I'll say it too much, I know. But like the first time I walked out of Mulligan's after like a Sunday Night Funnies when we were like back. So this was just I'm saying this is, or not Sunday Night Funnies. What the hell did I just say?
You said Mulligan Sunday Night Funnies, bro.
Someone hit me in the head, please. That's stupid.
It wasn't David Colbert.
No. It was walking out of Make It Spicy, walking out of Mulligan's right after the show, and I had kind of hung back. This was maybe like a month and a half ago. But like when stuff started to actually, like we came back at 9:00 for Make It Spicy, and there was just great shows going on like consistently. And all the comedians were back, even just hanging if they weren't on the lineup. So I like paid my tab or whatever in Mulligan's, and I walk out basically like after everyone's already out of the showroom. And outside. And just like the big groups of comedians and like some patrons, but mostly just big groups of comedians. Just all in groups talking again. It was just like something that just warmed my heart.
Bro, it's
like,
so dope.
It was just like, this is what I've been missing.
So
like
dope,
that's
bro.
what made me feel like, all right, this quarantine, this pandemic thing
it didn't kill it.
Exactly, no, because this is still
a lot more.
Yeah, because it's a lot stronger.
Because I want to give big shouts. I want to give a big shout to Cam, because I was kind of sitting around being lazy on my ass, and I was like, man, I don't know what's going on. And then I came back to watch shows, and Cam was in the game.
Cam Honeyacre?
Yeah, because before the shutdown, I didn't see a lot of his shows.
Yeah, like he
wasn't on like the shows that I was kind of on, so I kept missing him.
He was out in LA too.
Yeah, okay. And then last year I went to LA and did a show, and I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna let that story for another day. And that's why I wanted to do it, because I was like, okay, I ain't heard of Cam, and somebody was like, yeah, he from LA, and I was like, let me get out to LA, and then I was like, okay, LA got a comedy scene, it's over here, comedy store, it's over here, yeah, it's real. It ain't just social media, because I don't follow social media, bro. Right. I hear about stuff, I was like, all right, it's over here, it's some comedy over here, and then I came back to the crib, and then Cam was in shows, and it was just like that, just having new dudes in the game when they open stuff up,
right?
Like, oh, this is bad. Comedy is back in Grand Rapids. We not playing.
Right.
Like, we for real about this.
Yeah, and seeing people that you weren't familiar with before and seeing them
they came from
turning
the bottom.
A corner,
like
turning a corner,
them,
definitely.
You can watch them come from the bottom.
Right.
And just this almost like a route that you may have taken or a different route. Like, man, they actually in here.
Yeah.
And they knew because it's hard to
doing the
to
work,
do this,
though.
bro. You can't just get up there. We gonna give you the pats on the back, but along the way, you gotta write and do your own stuff.
Exactly.
And these your 5 minutes, these your 10, 15, 30 minutes.
Exactly.
You gotta do this yourself.
And you only get so many opportunities.
Yeah.
Unless you're, like, if you're not hustling, you only get so many opportunities.
Yeah. And I've seen cats drop out. And I think the one thing in the comedy scene that I do respect is that we respect when somebody stop.
Yeah.
When somebody want to stop, we don't jump to their DMs and like,
why'd you quit?
Come on, I got 5 shows. Like, no, just come do these with me.
Exactly.
It's not. We respect when somebody want to get out the game, almost like a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want.
Well, no,
maybe.
No, that's the actual exact opposite of a gang. But no, it's.
I'm glad we had that.
Yeah, you're like.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You snitch, you die.
you die. You ain't. There's no getting out. Right. Blood in, blood out.
But we know when you out, you out.
Right.
If you ain't got no more to tell, that's the end. That's the end of
yeah, exactly. Or if you're just taking a break, we all know the mental stresses that come with all of this life in general.
Right.
And then
it's hard to get up there and give it to somebody else.
And especially if you're not feeling the place to bring other people joy. If you're not feeling in that place,
facts.
It's hard to conjure a character for a lot of people. I know this seemed like I was just about to put a
Ouija board just pop up.
Pentagram on it. All right, I do got to wrap up.
All right.
But so musically, what do you got out?
So right now you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music with my boy Trizzy Trey, under David Colbert. Mm-hmm. We got April Foolin' is out. We got 6 Zeros that's out. Guapped Up Speedy and Trey also got an EP that's out, The Bigger Picture. You can find me on both of those featured and my own album. You can find me on IG, comedian David Colbert. Mm-hmm. We still thinking about the Twitter handle.
Exactly.
TikTok.
Twitter handle
David
right
Colbert.
now is
it's in the works.
LOL
Trying
Dave.
to get a professional career out there, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying
hey,
to make moves too.
Check this dude out on TikTok. You already saw one of his, and maybe I snuck one of mine in there. Who knows? But dude, thank you so much for coming out.
I got so many shout outs. Can I get all my shout outs?
Of course.
In?
You go.
All right, I want to give big shout outs because I wouldn't have made it here without my boy Mike from Joyology. He told me to give you a t-shirt.
Okay.
He gave you extra small.
I mean, I can fit. That's your shirt, right?
Yeah. So, my boy Mike. I told him shout out.
Shouts out Mike
at
Joyology.
The Black Shinobi. Shan, my boy Shan wrote a book, Dying to Live. Big shouts to that. Mad copies being sold.
Hell yeah. Where is that available? Do you know? You
can find that on Shannon Pate on Facebook. You can find it on same name on IG, dyingtolive.com. It's so long. How much time do I have, bro?
Oh, dude, just wrap it up.
God, no. Dang. I want to give a shout out to my real ones out there. T Wilkes Designs, Kev, B, my brother, E. Y'all know who y'all is. It's too much, bro.
And you'll be back to shout them out more.
Yeah, I'll give y'all a shout out when I get back.
Oh, yeah.
I got stuff to do.
Thanks so much for coming out, Dave.
Definitely.
I appreciate it. Once again, you can follow David at comedian David Colbert on Instagram and TikTok. Yes. LOL Dave Colbert on Twitter. And Facebook is David Colbert.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can check out me.
I'm going to get on Parrots Lounge soon.
Yes. Come check us out every Thursday at Parrots Lounge. If you want to see me perform, I'll let you know, I guess. And yeah, go ahead and if you want to know when I perform, follow me on Instagram at _Hunter Miles and Twitter. It's the same thing. And follow me on TikTok at Hunter Miles Comedy. Thank you guys so much.
I see why you chose Dying in Water. I'm not gonna let her discourage me. I'm broke. That's the name of the track. Ladies and gentlemen, the hardest song I've ever had to write. I can't even afford to pay attention to the beat. Cause I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, nigga, I'm just broke. I'm trying to get $1 so I can buy a Coke. I'm just trying to get paid for the weekend. I'm just trying to get paid so I don't have to sneak in. I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. Trying to get a hope, no, I'm just broke. I'm just trying to show y'all that I'm broke. I'm just broke. I'm just broke. I can't afford to pay attention in class. I can't afford to get a girl to shake her ass. I can't afford to put myself on wheels. I can't afford to even give myself these bills. I can't afford it. I can't afford gas for my Honda Accord. I can't afford to walk through shopping center stores. I'm about $1 and some change away from being poor. Hey, pass the blunt, bro. No, I'm broke. Can't have no fun, bro, when you're broke. Hey, call my Uber. Nah, I'm still broke. I'ma grab my scooter, cause I'm broke. We taking shots, bro. Nope, I'm broke. Can't shake the spot, no, when you're broke. Hey, life is toughy when you're broke. Hey, shit ain't lovely when you're broke. I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, not still broke. I'm just broke though, nigga, I'm just broke. These clowns look at me and they see a joke. I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, nigga, I'm just broke. I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. I'm just broke though, nigga, I'm just broke. I'm just broke.
I'm broke, but it can always be fixed. Trying to navigate my way through this matrix. Life ain't no Lucky Charm, it's full of bag of tricks. Supposed to live like a superstar, but I drive a hoopty car. I can't afford to pay half these bills, but I know I can rap some shit you can feel. I know the Lord, he got my life for real, but I can't afford my third of everyday meal. This shit is absurd. Uncle Sam robbing me, what a nerve. No longer blind as sheep, gotta leave from the herd.
Yo, I'ma take you back to the land of the free, the home of the brave, but a pallet for the broke those. Uh-oh, you know I barely can afford clothes. Can't afford to take my mom to eat or take a walk, yo. Can barely pay the cable just to see my favorite talk show. If a girlie want a freak, I'd probably take her on a walk, bro. To the park. Like, you don't wanna go to the park? The park is free. What? Listen, just at least call me on the payphone later. Cause
I'm just broke though, I'm just broke. 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 I'm just broke though, I'm just broke.
Okay, let me tell you something. When I'm broke, I don't even want to leave the house. Not even to go make the money. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't call my phone. If it ain't you giving me some money, don't call my phone.
Hey, yo, hold on, y'all. Hey, wait, hold on. Where y'all going? Y'all walk fast hell. Y'all wanna just kick it over here? I just got off the bus. Just come to my crib. We ain't gotta go nowhere. Hey, but I just got some. I got some Totinos.
These are new
shacks. They had it for a couple days now. I'm trying to preserve them, you know.
It was the last size they had. I know my size.
Nah, come on, but hey, bro. Can I just get like a water, light ice?
I really don't want to. I can't go there. I can't, you know. My
They don't
pockets.
serve water.
I really ain't got it like that no more.
The price is a little too high.
Not like
Can y'all come back
like that
and get me
before,
on your way back?
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just broke.